Hello everyone, my name is Tosa and welcome back to Tosa Samurai. And we are just where we left off, so let's end the turn and see what happens. Hopefully nothing much, because I'm just about to catch a bingo. Oh, something's actually happening. There we go. That'll be interesting. So, these guys, which belong to the province which is now down there, it's usually like down here comparatively to the, when you look at the overhead map. Anyway, they decided they want to attack this city right here, but unfortunately for them, I am kinda in the way of that city. So, we'll have to fight. They have more numbers than me, but once again, I think I have superior quality in units. Also, I have a shitload of artillery. That should be mentioned. Of course, if the enemy is smart enough, if the AI is smart enough, they will just rush me. So that's really my that's my biggest concern. Just make sure that they can't rush me and just take all my line out immediately. If they do that, well, then my artillery don't count for shit, really. And yeah, that's my objective. Oh, I didn't actually have to skip this loading screen. That's unusual. Okay, this counts as a defensive structure, doesn't it? Yes, it does. It definitely does. So if I place them like this, how many of them will actually shoot? I have no idea. I have never used a structure like that. Okay, are there any other structures like that? It doesn't seem like it, but that might just be because the battle hasn't started yet. And this is outside my deployment zone, so I can't actually select it. But let's see. If I load up all these guys, I guess around here. Let's try not to be too crazy about it, so 3 regiments. How many of them will actually shoot? Let's see, these guys, these guys, these guys, these guys, and maybe these guys should be able to shoot. And then these guys standing behind each other, kind of in the way. So, let's see, the camera's a bit wild here. Maybe these guys and upwards? Yeah, that'll be interesting to see. Anyway, that of course means I have to deploy my artillery behind that building. Kind of makes sense. Okay, so I'll have 1 battery over there. And 1 battery here. Do it a bit more proper so they don't overlap that much. At least on this side. Yeah, this overlapping, I am not a fan. Definitely not a fan. But I kind of need to, because I don't want it too much left, because then I'm gonna hit this building right here. And not too much to the right, because then I'm gonna just shoot into the trees and shells will explode there. So I guess I'll just have to have it like that over there. Or if I'm just smart enough and actually think for a second, then I can have a battery over there. Come on. There we go. Now they're 1 unit group. And I can spread these guys around. There we go. Now, the general. Back here, I guess. So, what remains? Well, pretty much all my line infantry, except a few levy infantry. Where will you be stationed? I guess there. So you are the first line of defense. And I'll guess I'll have 2 units out here, kinda if someone chooses to flank around. And then I'll have the second line of defense right here. And we'll see what these guys do about that. They can shoot over their heads, so that shouldn't be an issue. Hopefully that won't be an issue, I should say. So, how's the line of sight? Decent, I guess. Actually, we have to push slightly forward for these guys to be able to shoot. There we go. These guys are on needle fire. Toggle guard mode. Just make sure that everyone is on guard mode. There you go. Yeah, and these guys are stationary if they are useful. Or we need them there, I should say. So, this will be interesting. So, soon the artillery will open up. That's for certain. And they should be firing right now. Ah, there we go. First volley. I don't think that it... Okay, never mind. That actually did a lot of damage. Ooh, killed over 50 men in this unit alone. And I think that was the most deadly of them. To be fair, that's still freaking deadly. And there we go, even more damage. Oh, close to 75 men killed. Okay, never mind, I take it back. And this one over here, what are you doing? Ooh, okay, I see. So what you are doing is losing 175 men, like, how many seconds? 20 seconds after the battle began? Jeez. Okay, I take it back. I really take it back. That was really effective. Yeah, the yeah, the shrapnel shells are really hit or miss, no pun intended. So if they hit, they do a lot of damage, and well, if they are like just to the side, it does minimal damage. Well, I guess it's kind of the same for all kinds of artillery shells, really. If you like get a bullseye like that, you kill a lot of men. But, well, if you miss, you miss. So that was kind of dumb to say, I will admit that. Okay, so let's try to be smart and not shoot these units in the back. Okay, these guys are trying to outflank. Will they be successful? They might. Let's at least try to kill the revolver cavalry first, because they are freaking deadly. There we go, 65 men lost already. That really shows you how devastating they can be. And that of course means that this flank is incredibly vulnerable right now. And it actually means I have to do something like that. And I might even have to pull over some reinforcements over on this flank. Yep, I really have to do that. And I'm being rushed. That's great. And here comes the outflanking by the safer cavalry. I'll give it to the AI, they're actually doing pretty decent right now. They are really doing what you should do. Huh. This is like what I would have done.
Your men are routing, sir.
You know, I'm usually not a fan of losing, because it appears that's what I'm about to do, but I'll really give it to the AI here. They are doing what you should do. And as you have seen, the AI, well, it's not the best, not at all. But this time it's really doing its job. Anyway, this unit is about lost. These two units should be able to hold them for now. Okay, I believe I can activate these guys now. And I'm interested to see what these guys will do, how they will fire. If they will actually fire at all, because they should be in range by now. Yeah, and they're all at fire at will. And they're not doing anything. Oh well. Oh, General's bodyguard. Well, is that very wise to commit? I don't think so. Meanwhile, my general is trying to shoot down these guys one bullet at a time. But this battery right here is about lost. And with that goes most of my firepower. Oh, these guys have already reached that line. And are you still not shooting? Apparently they can't shoot right there. That's weird. Or they're not shooting because these guys are in the way. Either or. But I think... they should be able to shoot there. They really should. So... To be fair, this is the first time I really used that fortification. So, I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know how those things work. Apparently they don't work like I think they would. Because why are you not shooting? Oh well. Oh, they actually... Wow! I did not expect the Redbeards to actually outlast that. Well, I'm not complaining. Oh, look at that. Shrapnel shot. Ooh. Definitely doing the damage I wanted them to do. So, now focus on this blob, and hope for the best. Yeah, just continue to shoot them. Gambate, which... Okay, it doesn't actually apply to the general, that's too bad, but these units are affected, so that's at least something. Okay, so this flank, it's definitely not won, but it's kind of the main threat is being taken care of. The artillery is gone. Artillery, cavalry. God damn it, I always do that mistake. I should just roll with it. Be like, yeah, I always call cavalry artillery and artillery cavalry. What, are you new to my channel? It's like a joke I do. Could almost do that for the amount of times I actually mix them up. Oh well. My general is still doing a good job. How many kills are you up to? Almost 100 kills on the general alone. That's not bad. Also, you are not doing anything. You are incredibly useless. So get down here. Okay. Can't I move you? Seriously. I can't move them. God damn it. Okay, never mind. I can actually target units? What? Well, I don't know what that is, because they're not shooting. So maybe because the units are kind of intermixing here, I can't move them. What if I do like that? Then I can move them. Can I then take them off? Maybe. Because I have seen the AI do this on... Yeah, I played an historical battle recently just to get an achievement. And I saw the AI do something like that. And when they did so, they could get on this and then get off it later. So, am I doing something to just glitch it up? Is it because I have 3 units up here? It must be because of that. Oh, I really don't have any idea. Okay. You guys are clearly shooting at them. So let's push them forward and mix them with these lines. Also, here's the problem I was talking about. Now, I want to shoot at these guys, but this tower is kind of in the way of that. So, actually go for these guys instead. That might be the better option. And also, I'm still in the game. So, obviously, the Arikachi, they didn't have sufficient morale. Also, I saw a unit return and I didn't do anything about it, but now I really noticed. So there we go. Okay, these guys are really down. Down on numbers, that is. Okay, come on, target these guys. And as you can see, a few of the rounds actually hitting the tree line there. Oh well. As long as these guys actually are being hit eventually, I'm fine with that. As long as these guys rout at any point, seriously, they still haven't routed. And now they will rout these guys. Okay, I'll have to turn them around, I really have to, or else they're getting shot in back. Okay, those guys routed, so they actually have the opportunity to do so. There we go. Okay, shrapnel. And also, what's it? Kill zone. Increases accuracy. Oh, come on. You're not hitting anything. Had to target the ground for this to work, apparently. And it still doesn't appear to be working. Okay, there it actually worked.
Sir, the men are exhausted.
There we go. Shogun infantry took a lot of casualties. Those are shrapnel shots. Shogun infantry and Shogun infantry. Well, they are good infantry. They are, of course, the equivalent to my Imperial infantry, so they are one step above the Red Bears. So that's why it took a while for these guys to actually shatter. Even with the general not being dead, but off the field, definitely. Also, these guys return, and I didn't actually pay attention to them, as per usual. And these guys still haven't routed. Jeez, they are about to run out of ammunition. Wow, I really didn't expect that. Huh. Okay, so I know now not to use these, because these are bloody useless. Well, they must be useful in some respect, but either it's bugged or they are not shooting because these guys are in the way. But I don't think that's the case. They should be able to just shoot over. Kind of bummed that I didn't actually get that to work. But I'm not bummed about the fact that I won somehow. Seriously, how did I win this? Actually, I'll end the battle right here. I won't bother chasing these guys down. Which I... probably should have done so. Oh well, it would have been boring for you to actually watch. It definitely would. There we go, decisive victory. Our vassal has been defended for now. So how many men do they have remaining? I didn't actually check that. But I definitely have a more healthy army. And that's really the most important. Also, even if they actually defeated me, I don't think they would be able to capture Uzen after that. I really don't think that. Enemy Shinobi. Okay, over here. I see. That's interesting. So. Oh, they're actually facing a... Oh! I see. So these guys got captured by Matsue. And those guys are Imperial, right? This should be these guys. There we go. Oh, those guys. Yeah, I see. They are Imperial, so I'm fine with that. Because as you seem... I must have shown you this at some point. But you can see the victory conditions right here are loyal provinces. And that means loyal to the Emperor. And... of course, if another province is captured by a pro-emperor faction, I'm fine with that. I have to meet this, of course, which includes the vassals, by the way. So I'm on my way to doing that, and we have one of two provinces, victory provinces held. One is Yamashiro, aka Kyoto, and we have this region, aka Edo, aka Tokyo. If my memory serves me right. Let's see. Musashi, right? There we go. So, pretty much Tokyo, or Edo, wasn't actually called Tokyo by this point. It was renamed after the Boshin War. So, there's the history fact of the day for you. I think they also mentioned that in the historical battle campaign. I love those, by the way. Anyway, back to what we were actually doing. Oh yeah, I should give them another order first, right? Actually, these guys are down to 2 provinces. So, you know what we'll do? We'll capture this, and then try to get them to become a vassal. Also, they lost the province yet, didn't they? I think so. Yeah, look what happened when you got the clear war on. Absolutely destroyed. Oh no, wait, I discovered this previous turn, didn't I? And then I found out these guys were actually shogunate? Or was that another? Was that another faction? No, it was those. Okay, so I have to go to war with these guys at some point. And actually, at some point, might as well just be now. So, have my army move down here and get ready. But, as I was saying, I can attack this and probably get these guys to become a vassal, as I usually do. And also, that might give me a complete railway. Well, actually not, because this province technically doesn't have a railway, it just has a railway that is passing through, and that doesn't really count. But I see a railway down here, and I also see a railway down here, so I think it would be a bit weird if this province also didn't have a railway. So, it's probably connected. But that's just a guess. And also, I still haven't figured out if I can actually use a vassal's railway, because these guys are too damn lazy to actually build one. Or they don't have the funds available, necessary available. I don't know. I really don't know. But this is, yeah, no way would it be exciting to fight that battle. It would just be sad, actually. So, do I want to have a vassal? No. I actually want this province. I want some kind of provinces in case my vassals just suddenly turn against me. Believe me, it has happened before. And it's not fun. Not fun at all. Okay, I'm at war with, oh. I got struck there for a second and I accidentally hovered over this, so I'm at war with the United States of America? How am I supposed to fight those guys? But I'm at war with Suvano. Just checking the names so I know where on the list they actually are. There you go. You are down to one province, so you know what we do with you. Right there. So now we have another imperial faction on the board, and yet another vassal. We don't have enough of them apparently. Yeah, it's just easy to deal with. And of course, as I said previously, really when a faction kind of debates, or I don't know what the AI does, but you catch my drift. When it tries to figure out do they want to declare war on me or not, they will take into consideration all the vassals I have, and because of that I have actually a lot of power. Diplomatic power, that is. Oh, I have a silver mine. It's a good thing I captured this, so now I have silver. Which unfortunately not a, I don't think it's a, like, considered a trade resource? Resource, yeah. Yeah. The word suddenly just lost meaning to me, but it is the correct word. If you take a look here, finance, and we go to trade, you can see it's not counted as a resource, so it's not going to be traded, I don't think so. It might just be straight out income, which I'm fine with, really. Anyway, let's build up this province. Yeah, this is, yeah, just pure income, which I'm fine with, as I said. Also, police office, no, we don't want shogunate sentiments to be spread. Not at all. So, these guys, they are facing a rebellion pretty soon. If they're not, yeah, if they don't do anything, they will have a lot of angry people very quickly. And this is their island, okay. That's pretty straightforward. I'll just... I could probably make them a vassal. Another one. So I can declare war and in 3 turns attack their capital. Of course I won't declare war just yet. I'll wait. I think I'll wait till the next turn to actually do that. So I'm sorry, I know you're a small province, but unfortunately you support the shogun, which historically is not the way to go. Also, we got attacked. Oh, but I guess we don't have to declare war. You're so silly. Oh, you captured these guys. I see. So my vassal just evaporated immediately. But that of course means I can capture this province as well. Yay! And more importantly, I have an army here. Over here. So I can just take them and get them here immediately. You want to bombard me, do you? You actually succeeded because I can take a look at this number and see that it has dropped. But no worries, we'll do like that, and Actually, we did recruit a navy, didn't we? Oh yeah, but we moved it up here to transports, right? And then I merged it, did I? No, it's up here. Yeah, it's pirating, actually. I'm at peace with those guys. Good. Yeah, so I'm really just conducting piracy up here. But the main point is that I don't have a navy ready down here. I have this guy. But of course is, he might do. He might do. And these guys are, of course, suffering attrition. But the main problem is I don't know the quality of them. So really, that's what I'm worrying about. Okay. You know what? Let's just go for... I guess we have way too much of these guys, so we'll go for these guys instead. Or I could just go for a straight up ironclad. But I really don't like this ironclad. It's good and all when it comes to the hull strength and the cannon range. But in the end, it only has, like... Well, technically 3 cannons and then a bunch of Gatling guns. But, well, for one thing, it's 3 cannons. That's not a lot. And you can really only use one at a time, really. So, either to the front or to the left or to the right. So I don't know, but actually I think we should be able to... Yes, we definitely should be able to take this on. So, let's fight this on the battlefield, shall we? Because, as we know, Autosolve doesn't really know what he's talking about. And I'll show him how wrong he can be. Hopefully. I don't want to swallow these words later. I might have to, I don't know. Haven't fought too many naval battles in this month, so... Well, I have an idea on how the battle is going to go, but I'm not completely certain of it. So, we now have armor piercing. Excellent against iron-plated. So, solid shot. Okay, so this is good for wooden ships. It says it's good for wooden ships, but armor piercing shell, shouldn't that also be good for wooden ships? Really? It should be, right? Alternatively, I can try to get into range where the explosive shell will be absolutely devastating. Also, I'm kinda advancing in a way which will really play to their advantage, so I'm not gonna do that. Actually, I can just do this, really, and that should sort out itself, right? I think so. Yeah, because the moment this range hits right there is kinda the earliest it actually could. Oh, by the way, whales. What kind of whales are this? Not really that large, right? It's definitely a nice touch. Like the deer on the battle map before the battle actually begins. It's a nice touch. But yeah, let's see how well armor piercing shell does against wooden ships. As I said, the wooden ships, they should really be affected the same way, right? Because the main point when I fight against wooden ships is to hit below the waterline and sink them. Oh well. Are we going to get some shots on these guys soon? But there we go. And we're actually hitting them already. Oh, we actually have hit a lot of their guns already. Well, that might be previous damage, actually. Come to think of it. Oh, they're on fire. I'm really fine with this, I must say. There we go, now we can target this guy right here. Let's see how that works out for you. Might be a bit tougher to actually hit. And also I think the missing guns are actually due to this ship being previously damaged. I think so. I don't think we like took out 3 cans instantly. But the main point is really that we haven't been hit yet.
I fear your general is in mortal peril.
Okay, we are getting shots on. So the question is really, do you want to go for explosive shell? 15 seconds, these are 19 seconds and these are 13 seconds. Let's try explosive and see what happens. Well, I have a pretty good guess what will happen. If we actually hit them. There we go. There we go, they are routing. Let's make sure that they stay routed. Alternatively, sink. There we go, surrendered. So, now on to these guys, which of course will be a nightmare to try to hit on this range. So, let's get close to them. And I won't overheat the engine, because that is a bit of a risk. I will rather to speed up the actual battle. Okay, I don't really like your turning arc.
General is under attack.
Because that means I will come close to the ship that is on fire and might explode. So I don't think that is a good risk to take. It's unlikely, but still.
Your general is under attack.
As I said, not
sir.
really a risk worth taking. Okay, we are getting close. And we have taken really minimal damage. So we have that going for us. We are now so close that the explosive shots are really impossible to miss the targets. Well, there definitely will be a few misses, but minimal compared to what it would be if they were further away. There we go, just look at this, and people are being blown off the ship completely by the explosions. Which of course don't work in physics. You don't really... It's not really the shockwave that sends you backwards. It's really the debris more like it. Anyway, we won the battle. So, I really hope that was an exciting part, because I think I'm going to end it here. I think this was longer than I usually do. I have been noticing recently that I've been really good to, really good about making the parts like half an hour long. And believe me, it's not intentional. I just feel like, okay, it's kind of time to end this. And then I look at the file, and what do you know? It's like 30 minutes, or plus minus a few minutes. But anyway, I really don't know. This should be longer. This should be a lot longer. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this part. You should rate it and comment on it down below. And if you're not subscribed and you're watching to this part of the video, what you're doing, you should hit the subscribe button, which appears on the screen right about now. Other than that, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.